Well, hello there, everyone. It is your lovely host here. It is Rai Rai. My guest here, Michael, and everybody. Hopefully, you guys enjoy our recap for week 15 and our picks for week 16. Take it away, Michael. Tell everybody how you did last week.
Last week,
Overall, too.
I did really good, actually. I went 12-4. The only games I got wrong was the Chicago and Green Bay game, Jacksonville and Oakland, Cleveland and Arizona, and San Francisco and Atlanta game. I was 12-4 overall, and that brings my total to 136 correct and 87 wrong.
God, I bombed last week. 9-7, 9 wins, 7 losses, 131 wins, and 92 losses. I did horrible.
Ooh, I'm up on you at the last bit. We got 2 weeks. 2 weeks to catch me in them playoffs.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to have it. Oh, yeah, they do. We'll have the playoffs.
Yep.
The games got wrong. The Tennessee game, the Bears game, the Houston game, the Cleveland game, Minnesota game, Dallas game, and Atlanta game. The Atlanta game was a dagger for me.
Yeah, I think the majority got that one wrong. That was a pretty bad upset.
Yeah. That must be the hugest upset last week. It has to be because they are only 2% chance to win.
Yeah, only 2% picked them of everybody. That was by far the biggest upset of the whole weekend.
It has to be, yeah.
Well, I guess we'll go ahead and jump into this week's games. I'll go ahead and start us off. We have no Thursday night games this week. We got Saturday games. The first Saturday game is the Houston Texans going to Tampa Bay. Houston Texans record is 9-5. Tampa Bay record is 7-7. Who you picking in this one?
Well, Houston needs to bounce back, but Tampa Bay could be a spoiler, you know? So I'm going with Houston on the road.
I'm picking Houston on the road as well. Even though Tampa's been throwing it, Winston's been throwing for 450 yards a week. I just don't know if it'll work this week. Next game, this is a big game, big Saturday game. Probably actually one of the bigger games of the whole weekend. You got the Buffalo Bills with a 10-4 record going to New England, who's got 11-3 record. So the division is potentially on the line on this game. Who you picking in this one?
Well, I'd love to see an upset, Buffalo, but I'm going to Patriots, the defending champions. It's kind of hard to pick against the champions these days, you know? It's very hard. Especially
when it's at New England. If it's at Buffalo, I'd be all in on Buffalo, but I'm going to pick the Patriots as well in this one.
And finally, that Patriots are not blowing the division out of the water. Usually, they wrap everything up by now, you know?
Yeah, Buffalo's kept with them the whole entire year. Buffalo has stayed legit the whole year, I must say. Then
finally, you know?
Our Saturday night game is the Los Angeles Rams with a record of 8-6 going to the at San Francisco 49ers with a record of 11-3. Who are you picking in this one?
Well, I'm going with the Niners to bounce back from an upset pick against the Atlanta Falcons.
I'm going to pick the Rams in a win on here. I think they need this win to get the wild card, so I'm picking the Rams in the upset on the road. Then
okay, there you go. Okay, those are for Saturday. Now for the rest of the games.
Yep, and here's all Sunday. Here's Sunday's games. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars with a record of 5-9 versus the 5-9 Atlanta Falcons. Who are you picking in this one?
I'm going with Jacksonville for an upset pick on the road.
Yep, Jacksonville just cleaned house and fired Tom Coughlin and everybody, so I'm going to pick Atlanta at home this week. Then we got the Baltimore Ravens with a record of 12-2 versus the puny 6-8 Cleveland Browns. Who are you picking in this one?
I'm going with Baltimore. This is a division rival, so Baltimore is on fire. I think they won a division already, right? Or they just clinched a playoff spot?
They clinched the division. They still ain't clinched the home field throughout yet, so I think they need to win this week to get that.
Yes, I agree. It's going to be between that team or Kansas City. I don't think the Patriots has a chance to get home field this year, right?
Baltimore has to lose one of the last two, and Patriots have to win both of the last two games to get it, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, so that brings us. I picked Baltimore as well in that game. Then we got the New Orleans Saints with a record of 11-3 going to the at Tennessee Titans, who have a record of 8-6. Who are you picking in this one?
I'm going with the Saints on the road. Tennessee's pretty good, but I don't know. You know, it could go either or. The quarterback for Tennessee, he's on fire. He's a former quarterback for the Dolphins. Dolphins let him go, and look what happened, you know?
Yeah, Ryan Tannehill's actually played really good this year. I must give him props on that. But I'm picking the Saints as well on this one.
Me too, yep, on the road, yep.
They're playing for home field advantage throughout still, so I'm picking the Saints. Our next game, we got the Carolina Panthers with a record of 5-9 going to the at 6-8 Colts. Who are you picking in this one?
I'm going with Carolina. Both teams are out of the playoffs, so they got to think about the future again.
Yep, I'm going to pick the Colts in this one just because they're at home. You got the Cincinnati Bengals with a record of 1-13 versus the 3-11 Dolphins in Miami. Who are you picking in this one?
Both teams are bad. I'm going Cincinnati for the hell of it. No playoffs, so it don't matter.
Cincinnati's basically got the first pick overall clinched. I'm picking Miami as well. Or picking Cincinnati as well in this one.
Okay.
You got the Pittsburgh Steelers going on the road with a record of 8-6, playing at New York Jets with a record of 5-9. So Le'Veon Bell versus Pittsburgh Steelers.
I'm going with Steelers. They're trying to clinch a playoff spot. So I'm going to Steelers on the road.
I'm gonna pick Le'Veon Bell in the upset on the Jets on this one. I figured he's gonna run all over Pittsburgh, trying to get his revenge on him for letting him go and didn't pay him. So then our next game, a big divisional game, we got the 3-11 Giants at the 3-11 Redskins. Who are you picking in this one?
I'm picking for an upset. I think Eli's starting, but I'm picking the New York Giants.
Same here. I hope they do win this week. If Redskins can lose this one, they'll almost have the number 2 pick clinched. So I'm definitely actually rooting for the Giants for once, I must say, to beat the Redskins, because I want that number 2 pick pretty bad. Then we got the Detroit Lions with a record of 3-10 going to at Denver with a record of 5-9. Who are you picking in this one?
I'm going with Denver at home. They look pretty good the last few weeks. Go figure, because they're out of the playoffs. So I like this quarterback. He can sling it very well. You know, I saw the highlights before on the ESPN. He's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm picking Denver as well in this one. Then we got the Oakland Raiders with a record of 6-8 going to the Los Angeles Chargers with a record of 5-9. Who are you picking in this one?
I'm going with the Chargers at home. Speaking of the Oakland Raiders, they fell apart the last game of the season. Well, at home. Isn't that kind of sad for them? Wow.
The last game in Oakland. Yeah, actually, that's one thing. I really wish the Chargers would have been the team that moved to Las Vegas and that the Raiders would have stayed in Oakland. But it is what it is at this point. I don't know. It kind of sucks to see the Raiders leave Oakland, I must say.
I feel sorry for Oakland and Raiders fans, but I don't know if they're going to stay with that team, support them in Vegas, or they're just going to go to another team they support. I don't know.
Yep. But then
I feel sorry for that. I feel sorry for the Oakland Raiders fans,
Yeah, because they're legit one of the better fan bases in all of football, and they're losing their team. So I do hate that. So,
they still got a chance to make the playoffs still, but they need help to get in.
Oh,
you know that.
Yeah, they'd have to win out and have a bunch of luck. All right, the division is on the line. We got the Dallas Cowboys with a record of 7-7 going to at Philadelphia, who's got a record of 7-7 as well. Who's winning the division?
Oh God, I hate both teams. They're not my favorite. That's not my division. I'm going with Philly. That's my upset pick. What about you?
I'm picking Dallas, even though I hate both teams. I just feel like Dallas is not as injured as the Philadelphia Eagles. I think the Eagles are just really banged up, but they're just not very good either.
Yeah.
Our next game, we got the Arizona.
Wait. I forgot to mention. Who we picked in the Oakland Raiders game for a little recap?
Oh, I picked the Chargers. My bad.
Yeah, me too. I'd be surprised if Oakland wins on the road, but, that's a huge rival either, That's a huge rival.
Yep, I picked the Chargers to get the victory in that one. We got the Arizona Cardinals with a record of 4-9 going to at Seattle with a record of 11-3. Seattle's still playing for home field throughout as well, so.
Okay.
Who are you picking in this one?
And you say you're picking Dallas and I'm picking Philly, right?
Yep.
Okay. Just want to make sure. So I'm picking Seattle at home.
I'm picking Seattle as well in this one.
Okay. Yeah, Seattle's on fire, Wow.
Yep. We got the 10-4 Kansas City Chiefs going to at Chicago Bears, who got a record of 7-7, who were eliminated from the playoffs. Who are you picking in this one?
It's I want to pick the Bears, but they have nothing to. Might as well. I want them to win and beat a 500, but Kansas City probably destroy them because they want to get home field advantage throughout, right? Is that their goal too, Kansas City?
Yeah, they're still trying to get a home field throughout, so it's them, the Saints, and 49ers and Seahawks are all fighting for them buys. So
I love the Bears, and I just hopefully it's going to be a good game. Like last week, it was a very good game, came down to the wire. So I'm going with Kansas City, but you never know. Maybe Bears could pull an upset on Sunday night. You never know.
I'm rooting for the Bears, but I'm picking Kansas City in this one.
Yeah, me too. Yep.
Then our Monday Night Football game. I think it's our last Monday Night Football of the year, ain't it?
Yes, but
yes.
You never know. Yes.
Yeah, last Monday Night Football game of the whole season. We got the Green Bay Packers with a record of 11-3 going to the 10-4 Minnesota Vikings. Who are you picking in this one?
I'm going with Minnesota at home. I think this is for the division. I think, right?
Yep, they're right there fighting for it, so this could determine it. I'm gonna pick the Vikings as well, even though I know not to trust Kirk Cousins in big games, but for some reason I'm gonna pick Kirk D. Cousins in this one and go with the Minnesota Vikings.
Okay. So yeah, and then I don't know if you know, but I don't trust Green Bay in the playoffs because they have a good quarterback, but they don't have a good running game whatsoever. Look, they got their ass kicked against the Niners not that long ago.
Mm-hmm. And their defense is very shady too. They're not really that good.
Yep.
I agree. Well, what games are you most looking forward to this weekend?
Well, of course the Bears. Hopefully it's gonna be a good performance on both teams. The Philly game because it's for the division, and maybe next Monday night, Minnesota and Green Bay. That's for the division either.
Yep, and Buffalo and New England also is for the division as well. So there's a lot of division games this weekend that could determine the playoffs and the seedings and stuff. My games I would have to say would be the New England Patriots and Buffalo Bills. The Cowboys and Eagles, even though I hate both teams, it's still a division on the line. Minnesota and Green Bay were probably the top games I'm most excited for. But yeah, that's my picks. That's all I gotta say. Is there anything else you got this week?
Nope. Everyone have a good one, and we'll be back for our recaps for Week 16 and the last week of the regular season, Week 17. Holy cow, this one's fast. Most of it I did myself because you were gone.
Yeah. Oh, and everybody have a good Christmas and a good Christmas because I don't know. I guess we'll do this probably next Thursday, our picks, because Christmas on Wednesday. So, Merry Christmas to everybody if you're listening. Hope everybody has a very good Christmas, and we'll talk to you.
And a Happy New Year.
Yep. But
everyone, bye, and good luck with your teams later.